going on? How's everyone doing?
Shout out to Colin. Everybody else who's cool with Colin.
Chucky, I didn't say.
Get your popcorn and your Coca-Cola and relax.
Anyway, tell Colin I'm ready.
What's going on? This is Colin. How's everybody doing? Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. I feel like I've been saying that all day. Oh, I have. I've recorded a bunch of videos today and haven't only released the one this morning. So tomorrow is going to be full of releases. Just so everyone's aware. Hope everyone's having a great day, a great evening, a great afternoon, wherever you are, or a great super early morning, wherever you are. Thank you all for being here. I see all the names rolling through. You guys are all awesome. Please remember that. All right. You guys want to watch some court? I want to watch some court. I've got a great collection of randomness for you guys tonight. I don't have any long clips. I think the longest clip I have is maybe 6 or 7 minutes, and I still have about an hour worth of video for you. So we're going to be going to just about every court possible tonight. Also, it is Judge King's birthday today, so happy birthday, Judge King. I do have a clip from Judge King. I think he comes in number 2 on the video. All right, you guys ready? Before I hit that play button, you know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe. Do your jump kick backflips. Let's go.
Hand for me, Mr. Miller. Do you solemnly swear or affirm any testimony you give in this matter will be true? You can put your hand down. Mr. Miller, you're before the court on 2024-CR01366 for count 1, driving on a suspended or revoked license. Count 2, no license. Count 3, knowingly drive something. I'll see the rest of it once I get the recitation. Count 4, no tag, expired or invalid tag. Count 5, giving a false name, address, or date of birth. Count 6, false name, address, or date of birth. What does your client plead to the offenses before the court, Ms. Hahn?
Your Honor, he would like to enter a plea of no load to count 1, driving on a suspended license. I believe the state is going to null pros counts 2 and 3. You'd like to enter a plea of no load to driving on the expired tag and no load to giving a false
I just want to say real quick, I love this defense attorney's hair. She's always on point with her style. She really is. I haven't really checked into Judge Hayward's court too often over the last couple weeks. The last time I saw her, it was straight and laid back, but she's always been stylish, and this look works for her. So just saying, I'm into it.
false name and date of birth.
Count 6 will be no pros.
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct.
All right, by entering a plea of no load to counts 1, 4, and 5, you give up the right to have a trial by jury or judge. You give up the right to have the state prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. You give up the right to have the presumption of innocence in your favor. You give up the right to confront witnesses, subpoena witnesses, present testimony and evidence on your behalf, to not incriminate yourself or present any testimony or evidence against yourself. And if you are not a United States citizen, a plea of guilty or no contest could negatively impact your immigration status. Do you understand all of these things, sir?
Mm-hmm.
All right, factual basis recommendation, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
What is it? Nolo Lacon? I don't know. Nolo Lacondre. I don't know. I believe that's a Latin term. I don't know. I think it's a Latin term. It's a nolo plea is okay. I'm reaching back here because I haven't seen one in a while. It's when it's essentially a no contest, but I believe it's almost like a no contest mixed with some type of diversion where it gets taken off your record after a certain amount of time. Don't quote me on that. But there is a very big difference between NOLO and no contest. And I think that's what it is. Again, I'm not an attorney. I think. Please, I need someone in the chat to let me know if I'm right or wrong, or if I'm even close. I know the comments are going to blow up with this. Nolo Contandra. Yeah. So I was close to pronouncing it correctly, but yeah. Yeah, someone help me out with that. Someone help me out with what it actually means. But I think I'm close. I think I'm at least in the ballpark.
Actual basis in this case is that on January 8th, 2024, Deputy Bailey conducted a traffic stop on Church Street and Mimosa Street here in Clayton County on a gray Chevy Malibu for not having valid insurance after running the tag. The officer made contact with the driver, who was identified as Mr. Anthony Miller, the defendant before you, who stated he didn't have his license on him and didn't know where it was. He was instructed to write down his name and date of birth so he could identify him, and the defendant wrote down the name Terrell Miller with a date of birth of October 2nd.
Yeah, that's what no contest. The definition of no contest. There is a difference between no contest and a no-low plea. There is a difference. So if anyone knows the difference, please let me know.
1993. The name and information was run through GCIC and came back with a photograph on a driver's license that did not match the driver. The officer then asked the defendant
All right, well then I stand corrected. It's the exact same thing then.
to step out of the car to detain him, and he asked for his correct date of birth and name, and that's when he provided him with Anthony Miller with a date of birth of 12/9/1985. That information did match after being run through GCIC. He also saw that the defendant's license was suspended, and the car did not have, a valid tag. The recommendation on count one is 12 months, 43 days to serve with credit for time in custody. The balance probated on $1,000 fine. Count 2 will be dismissed. Count 3 will be dismissed. Count 4 is a $100 fine. Count 5 is 12 months, 43 days to serve, the balance suspended. No new violations of the law to run concurrent with count 1. Count 6 to be dismissed.
All right, Mr. Miller,
Again.
Yes, ma'am.
which relative did you throw under the bus, sir?
My brother.
Ooh,
All right. I got so caught up in the no low versus no contest. Apparently, it's the same thing. I thought there was a difference. I know what no contest is, but I thought no low and no contest were different. This is why you don't hire me to be your attorney. Not just because I'm not an attorney, but because I don't know Latin either. Anyways, I'm gonna clear my throat for this. It's about to go down.
so you hate him that much?
No, I was on the phone with him and I just made a bad conscious decision. He like just use my name and I went and I did it.
I mean, because I'm just saying, imagine your brother is driving along, minding his own business. He has a minor traffic thing. He gets out, he's in his car. The police says, sir, you ran a stop sign. Let me have your license. And then they find out he got warrants for stuff that you put his name down for. And he's saying, no, I didn't do that. And so he gets into an argument with the police. Who do you think wins that?
The police,
Who do you think loses?
my brother and I.
And you know your brother, because you would be on the courthouse steps talking about, well, police brutality and all of that. Your brother would be justified in thinking that he's right. He doesn't have a charge. The police would be justified in thinking that they're right. He does have a charge because you gave his name, address, and birthday and all of that. And you sitting somewhere and something happened to your brother, you be like, well, them bad police. No, bad brother.
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of punk move is it when you get a charge, but you're gonna pass it off on somebody else?
No, I was
Gonna man up and take the charge. Driving dirty. You knew you was driving dirty. You ain't have a license. You didn't have a tag. You just straight driving dirty.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
was already driving dirty and you was caught.
Yes, ma'am.
Take the punishment.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't throw somebody else under the bus.
You're right.
How old are you?
I just turned 38.
Your Honor,
You need to get your life. Get your life together.
Yes, ma'am.
Get your life together. most people in this country can manage to keep a license in good stead and be able to drive to and from work and wherever else they need to go. You need to get your life together. All right, I'm going to accept your plea of nolo to counts 1, 4, and 5. Counts 2, 3, and 6 will be no pros. On count 1, I'll send you to 12 months to serve. You spent 43 days for some foolishness. I'll send you to 12 months to serve 43 days credit for time served. Balance will be probated for you to pay a fine in the amount of $1,000. That's going to be $1,420 with the surcharge. See that right there? You could have put all this money up front and got your license straight and done what you needed to do, and not get them charges. That's what you could have done.
Mhm.
But you just decided to drive dirty, thinking that if I get stopped, I'm gonna just throw my brother under the bus. Count 4, $100 fine. That'll be $151.50 with the surcharges. That'll run concurrent with count 1, so you can pay that during the balance of your probation. And then count 5, 12 months to serve, 43 days credit for time served. Balance will be suspended. That'll run concurrent with count 1. Mr. Miller, get your life. You're too old to be running around driving dirty and then throwing somebody else under the bus.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can go back to the sheriff's office.
Your Honor, before you leave, I just wanted to let him know if he wants to get his license fixed. He does have a few FTAs out of Henry County, Grantville Municipal, and Forest Park Municipal Court, as well as a super speeder. If he wanted in a current suspension for driving with a suspended license, but once those are cleared up, he should be able to get his license back.
So you just get court dates and you just be like, no, I only feeling it today.
Your Honor, I missed, I think.
Everywhere. He got them out of everywhere.
Okay.
Henry County, where else, Miss Williams?
The defense attorney. I missed something. What did I miss? Everywhere, just everywhere. He's got counts out of everywhere. That's all you got to know. Let's move it along. Everywhere.
Henry County, Grantville Municipal Court, Forest Park Municipal Court, and then the super speeder came out of Coweta,
Couldn't go to court 'cause
as well as the suspended license charge.
You got 4 FTAs. 4.
I couldn't go to court because when I went there, it was by the Zoom, and I didn't know the Zoom, so I tried to reschedule it, and they wouldn't let me reschedule it.
All 4 of them?
Well, the one
That's it, Mr. Miller. I don't have time for all of this. Mr. Miller, get your life together. All right, Stevens DeMario.
Mhm.
All right, that was a good way to start it. Rachel, welcome, Detective Rachel. She is a celebrity, so everybody say hello to Detective Rachel. I did not know Judge King was out till the 10th. I remember a couple weeks ago, someone said that he was going on vacation. I think they said Vegas. I might be misremembering that, but it's coming back now that you said that. His birthday's today. He's going on a little vacation. Why do I think, you know what? It doesn't matter where he's going. I hope he has a great time. Also, someone asked about my name. I'll answer this. I'm gonna try to answer this quickly. I'm getting really good at answering this because a lot of people are asking this. My name was given to me by Irish Demon. He misread my name. My name is not Colin Cromwell, but that's what he called me for a long time. And after a little bit of, it was a couple weeks, maybe a month or two, he realized he was calling me Cromwell when that's not my name. So he started calling me Colin, definitely not Cromwell. I changed my name to that as a joke, and I never changed it back. And now that's my personality. So I am now Colin, definitely not Cromwell. But my last name is not Cromwell, which is why it's definitely not Cromwell. All right. Next clip is Judge King. Happy birthday, Judge King. We need to get some happy birthday, Judge Kings. He's not watching this, but Detective Rachel's here. She can share the love that we all sent. So can we get some happy birthday, Judge Kings?
It's silver.
Yes, today's the day. Happy birthday.
Whoa, that's loud. Okay, I'm gonna turn the volume down. I didn't realize how loud her mic was. I gotta turn that volume down. I am so sorry, guys. That was loud. All right, I turned it to 50%. Hopefully this helps.
Thank you so much. Do you have a song for me?
No, there's too many people. I'll just call you.
Come on, Miss Silver, go for it.
No, I'm shy. I'm a quiet kind of person. Shy.
Wonderful singing voice.
Oh no, I wish I did.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, this is just a random clip from Judge King today. I wanted to put a clip of his in since it's his birthday. But that was a little fun exchange between that attorney and Judge King. All right. This this isn't a boring clip. Don't worry. I didn't just put something in there just to fill space. Like this is still good.
Colin, case number 2106-2744-1. People of the state of Michigan versus Banks. Defendant is charged in counts 1 and 2, harmful devices, unlawful possession or use. Count 3, assault with a dangerous weapon.
Attorneys, for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Daniel Lynch on behalf of the people, P84589.
Good morning, Your Honor. Neighborhood Defender Service by Summers Brush, P number 85828, appearing on behalf of Anthony Banks, who is present via Zoom today. Mr. Banks, please state your name for the record.
I muted him because there was so much noise. I acknowledge that Mr. Banks is present. What's your question? What's your pleasure, counsel?
Oh, thank you, Your Honor. We'd ask to set this for an in-person preliminary examination. And I would like to note that we do need digital discovery from the people.
And how was March 11th at 12:30?
One moment. March 11th works.
Whoa. What are we holy crapping? What did I miss? What did I miss? Did I miss something? That was the longest 5 minutes. What did I miss?
All right, March 11th at 12:30, bond will be continued.
Your Honor, if I could address Mr. Banks' bond briefly.
Go ahead.
He is currently awaiting a tether from the tether unit. It has been quite a long wait thus far. Right now, he has an address that he can go to, 8585 Kentucky Street. But
the holdup was that he didn't have an address that he could be tethered to. I have a tether ineligibility notification from the Wayne County Jail.
Yes, and that is the address that he intends to go to stay at. I'm asking, due to the tether ineligibility, that he be released without a tether. Of course, should not go to have any contact with the complainant in this case. But it is an older case. It's 2021 case. This house that this place that he can stay at is with his mom and his sister. And based on my conversations with Mr. Banks, sorry, Your Honor.
So why he tethered there?
He can't. He just they can't contact anyone. They can't get into contact with anyone. Mr. Banks doesn't know his mom's and sister's numbers, so the tether unit can't communicate with them to confirm that he can stay there. Because of his relationship with them.
That doesn't mean he can go there.
No.
Have you talked to mom or sister, sir? Have you talked to your mom or sister, sir?
Sir, my phone is in my property. Is in my property. All my numbers is in. It's inside the jail. I can't get no numbers.
So you don't know your
All my numbers. I hide my phone in the jail, but I can't.
Yeah, that deserves a pause. Craig, holy shit. I don't swear a lot. You just caused me to swear, and it was totally worth it. Holy man. Jeez. Jeez Louise, holy scrumptiously umptious. There we go. Is that better? No, that was way worse. Holy shit is way better. Craig, you are amazing, man. That is awesome. Thank you so much for that super chat. That is, you know what? I'll do this for you. I am not ready on camera, so Rich isn't here to screenshot this, but yeah, that's all you got. That's all you got. But yeah, thank you so much, Craig. As always, you're a legend. I very much appreciate it. That is extremely generous. Thanks, bud. I appreciate the thanks for the 10K. I appreciate it. Everybody in this community is the reason why I got to 10K. But I appreciate the happy 10K. Thank you so much. That is so freaking awesome, man. I don't know how to say thank you any other way, but you're a legend as always. And isn't that special in honor of Judge King's birthday? Thank you for the super chat. I don't know why I'm getting super chats on Judge King's birthday, but thank you. I appreciate it. Happy birthday, Judge King. Happy birthday, Judge King. Thank you so much. Isn't that special? All right, let's go. Also, since I'm paused, Rachel, I'm sorry you were accidentally put in timeout. What's weird is I see your comments on this side. So in Streamlab, I see your comments even though you were timed out. So that's why I didn't understand what was going on. So I'm sorry that happened. But yeah. All right, let's go. Oh, Heather's here too. Heather. Hi, Heather.
Get no numbers.
You don't know your mother's.
I got the numbers where I could reach them.
You don't know your mother's phone number by heart?
No, sir. Cause this is the new phone I have. I got it in the property though.
Doesn't matter what your new phone is. You should know your mother's number.
I don't know about her.
You don't know anybody's number?
I don't know anybody's number by heart. That's why I said I needed the phone.
That's really sad.
That's crazy.
I used to, before all these cell phone numbers, I used to know mother's number, grandmother's number, aunt's number, uncle's numbers, everybody's numbers programmed in my memory. You don't know anybody's phone number.
I don't know nobody's number. Not offhand like that, sir.
Well, that's going to be a problem, Mr. Brush, because I'm not going to release him from the tether obligations. When he can get in touch with mom or sister and verify where he's going to stay, then he can be tethered to that location. But until then, I'm going to err on the side of caution for the protection of the community.
So how can I get the number out the phone?
Mr. Banks, I'll do some investigative. I'll get my investigators on this, so we can try to get in communication with them. Okay.
You say what?
I'm gonna see you in jail, and we'll get my investigator to try to figure out the numbers so that we can reach them. Okay.
So how long that's gonna take?
Hopefully not too long, Mr. Banks.
All right, this clip only goes for around another 30 seconds. Just watch Judge King. Watch his facial expression as this conversation goes on between this defendant and his attorney. He is over it. He's already over it, but it gets funny. Just he doesn't interrupt, but he definitely gets annoyed.
So I'm gonna be here for another week, huh? This for a number.
Thank you, Ms. Brush. Have a good day.
You too. I'll talk to you soon, Mr. Banks. Have a good day. Have a good day, everyone.
So what's going on? What's going on?
Your preliminary examination date is set for March 11th. But we're
So
going
I
to
gotta
try to
stay
get.
here till
We're going to
I
try
gotta
to get
stay
in.
here.
We're going
I
to try
can't
to
hear
get in
you.
communicate. We're going to try to get in communication with the people that we need to get in with your mom and your sister before then, so we can get you out on tether. Okay?
Is it gonna be today?
It's going to be as soon as we can. I can't guarantee anything, but I'm on it.
God damn. Yeah.
Okay, you're all set. Bye.
Happy birthday, Judge King. Okay, you're all set. Bye. Yeah, don't drop a GD in front of Judge King. He's a religious man. You don't do that. Don't do that, especially in court. That's like that's 2 strikes in 2 words. How do you get 2 strikes in 2 words? You don't do that. Happy birthday, Judge King. I hope you enjoy your vacation. Detective Rachel, please let Judge King know that we all send our love to him for him to enjoy his vacation and his birthday. All right. I don't, because like I said, I've got a bunch of small clips coming up. I know Hector Court Cam sent me 2 really good clips. I got one in this video and one in a video that I'm going to release tomorrow. I think his video might be next, but I don't know. When I say his video, the one he sent me. You know what? I'm just going to let it play, and I'm going to pause it right at the beginning. Yep, this is it. This is it. Now, the audio quality is pretty bad. You know what? I'm going to turn the volume back up because I had it turned on 50% because of the last 2 clips had really bad audio. This audio isn't. It's just kind of muffled on the defendant's part. So, but ladies and gentlemen, we got a SovCit. This is a SovCit. And this is thanks to Hector Court Clips. So everyone thank him. He's in the chat. He sent me this. This is awesome. This is a really good clip.
All right, Miss Green, you can turn on your camera. We're going to have a hearing on your case. So I will hear from Mr. Williams first, and then I will hear from you. So,
Judge, there's 2 things I noticed first on this, is I can't tell whether the answer was filed by the defendant because it says something about authorized representative, and then it says I'm not the defendant, but I'm affected by this action. That's the first thing I noticed. So if in fact the defendant did not file an answer, we'd move to strike. If the defendant did file an answer, we'd move for judgment on the pleadings, because the UCC does not apply to landlord-tenant cases, nor does anything related to admiralty law, which has been asserted. So I've seen nothing that disputes the debt, nothing that shows payment. And so we will move for judgment on the pleadings if in fact the defendant is not Marcy Green.
all right, is Marcy Green present in court today? Are you Miss Marcy Green?
Hi, so I'm representing the defendant of the all caps name, Marcy Green. So
I'm sorry, Miss Marcy Green?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you now.
You're a little bit muffled, so I couldn't quite hear you. Did you say you were Miss Marcy Green?
I can't hear you.
Yes, are you Marcy Green?
I am the trustee, ma'am. I am not the defendant.
All right, so the defendant, then Miss Marcy Green is not present in court today. Is that my understanding?
When you ask about the defendant, are you speaking of an all caps entity, or are you speaking about a secured party?
Simple question. I'm asking if Miss Green is present in court today. She either is or is not. Depending on your answer is the way in which I will proceed. Is Miss Green present in court?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand your question.
It says, are you Miss Marcy Green? Are you Miss Marcy Green?
I represent the defendant.
All right, so that answers my question. Miss Marcy Green has not appeared in court today. Mr. Williams, are here. If Miss Green is not present in court, then there is no defendant here to respond, and I will take a your request,
So do
Mr.
you all have the documentation that was provided in the case as it pertains to payment and remedy, as well as the legal notice and demand?
Whoever you may be, I'm not going to hear from Mr. Williams. It's his opportunity to speak, as Ms. Green is not present in court as the defendant. Go ahead, Mr. Williams.
Judge, we've
Am I
moved
not
to
allowed
strike.
to represent?
Excuse me, this is Mr. Williams's opportunity to speak. I can only hear one person at a time.
I'm sorry, the call is really choppy.
I can't tell if you're breaking up or, but go ahead, Mr. Williams.
I moved to strike, Judge. We request a writ today. And judgment due today. The rent is $15.25 per month. The prorated portion of rent due through today, based upon the pleadings, is $6,788.78 plus cost. And we'd ask for a dismissal to the extent that there is a counterclaim, it'd be dismissed for want of prosecution.
Okay. All right, give one last opportunity. If Ms. Green is present in court and would like to be heard, I will hear from Miss Marcy Green at this point. All right. I'm not hearing a response.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, perfect. All right, so I'm asking if Miss Marcy Green, I'm giving Miss Marcy Green a final opportunity to be heard if Miss Green is in court today.
This
I don't
is
know if
Marcy
you are Miss.
Green. However, I'm not. Ma'am, can you hear me? I'm sorry.
So you are Miss Green?
However, I am not the defendant. I want to make this clear on the separation.
Okay. All right, thank you. Motion to
Okay.
strike is granted. It shall issue and
Mr.
stand
Williams?
a money judgment in the amount of $6,788.78.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
And I'll dismiss any counterclaims to the extent there are.
No, to be honest, no one can really hear you. Your mic is terrible. I have a terrible mic. I know this, and I constantly keep working to make it better. But your mic is worse than mine. Not good for court.
Ma'am, can you hear me? I'm sorry.
I can hear you. I've concluded the hearing on case 24D02835, BH Management, the Bricks Perimeter Center versus Marcy Green. Hearing no response from Miss Marcy Green, the case has now been adjudicated.
Ma'am, I just told you that I was Marcy Green.
So you are Marcy Green. All right, then I'll do a judgment on the pleadings. Go ahead, Mr. Williams.
Judge, I'll move for judgment on the pleadings. We'd ask for a writ in 7 days, which would be March 6, 2024 at 11:59 p.m.
Okay.
The monthly rent in this case is $15.25. The prorated portion of rent due through the 6 days is $304.99, plus the past due rent of $36.88.45 through December.
Okay.
January rent and February rent. They haven't sought any late fees, so the total amount we would seek today to the 6th is $7,043.45 plus costs.
All right.
Ma'am.
All right, I find that there's been no legal defense. I find there's been no legal defense filed in this case, therefore I'm granting the motion on the judgment on the pleadings.
So will there be a 1099 OID filed on the case as well?
The order is that there will be a writ within 7 days from today.
Because I also,
hold on,
I
ma'am.
also mailed a
I got
W-9
everything that was
as well as the
filed.
public service question.
I received your
You did?
filings. I did.
And
so
moving
Ms.
forward, if you
Ms. Green?
receive the copyright notice.
Ms. Green, it's my turn to speak. Thank you. All right. So Ms. Green is present here in court. She did file an answer. The answer has no legal defenses contained in the documents that were filed. Therefore, I find that a writ shall issue in 7 days. That is on March 6, 2024 at 11:59 p.m. and a money judgment in the amount of $7,043.45 plus court costs. All right. All right, that does conclude the hearing on position 15 from this morning, 24D0.
I was not prepared for that to end so quickly. All right, no idea what's next. Yeah, I have no idea what's next. Like I said, we're jumping everywhere. No idea what order I put any of these clips in. Thank you all for being here. If you haven't liked already, please hit the like button. Not that hard. It's a good video, and we're having fun. Just tap that like button. All right, let's go.
Please, sir. I'm sorry. Say it again.
All right, nope. We got to pause it real quick. Thank you so much, Jay Hart, for the gifted membership, and welcome to the new member. Very generous of you, Jay Hart. I appreciate it. And welcome to the new member. Members only stuff. I gotta stop saying stuff. Members only videos, content, whatever. I'm saying whatever instead of stuff. Every Monday. Anyways, this is the next update of the Court Genius. Again, there's another channel that calls them the Court Matlock. I just call them the Court Genius because I don't want to steal their name for them, but this is what they call them. And as you can see, he's trying to figure out the lights right now. This is the biggest Court Genius there is. This isn't too exciting, but because I've been following this guy, I put it in here. He's starting to behave, though. He really is starting to behave. He's learning how to behave in court.
Patrick Thorns. Okay. 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 Now calling case numbers 23W0037008A and B, as well as 0700000827. These are all Township of Ypsilanti versus Patrick Thorns. Can I have appearances for the record, please?
This is Matthew Mansour, Assistant Public Defender, on behalf of Mr. Thorns, who appears today via Zoom.
Okay, thank you. And Mr. Thorns, can you please state your name for the record?
Patrick Thorns.
Okay, thank you very much. So, Attorney Mansour, am I correct in assuming again that he is in custody on something else?
Yes, Your Honor. According to my files, he has other pending matters in circuit court. The bond is denied there. His next court date is April 8th on, I believe, all those matters. If Patrick, if you could confirm that. Okay.
You know what I love? I love that most of everybody in the chat, well, including me, know exactly what's going on with this guy's case. And the magistrate's like, what is this guy? What does he have a hold? I'm assuming he has a hold here. Yeah, we can all tell you he has a hold. Simpson is not letting this guy go. So go on with your traffic matters.
So that's what it says on my end.
I don't. The matter is going to be set for trial. It will be a bench trial. I was able to get in contact with my lawyer today. Motions will be set today.
Okay. Okay. So what I am going to do today, given that the township prosecutor is not here, I am going to set you for a pre-trial.
Is there what's the maximum on those penalties? Because I've been in here since December 28th is what I'm trying to do, so I don't have to keep coming back in front of you. Is there some type of agreement? Because I've been in here for 90 days almost. I mean 60 days almost. I'm trying to figure out what is these are traffic tickets, correct?
Yes. And
there's no way.
well, okay. So, and I'm going to be frank. So you're going to be, your next
So
court date is April. Okay.
So there should be.
Your bond was denied already, correct?
Right.
Okay. So the court date that I was going to set for you was going to be in early March, and it's going to be in front of Judge Washington so that the prosecutor can be there for that. And at that,
Is that better? I turned down my microphone. It's already I think there's like 10 notches on it, and it was on 3. I turned it down to 2. Hopefully that's better. I think the biggest problem is I lean into my mic when I talk. Hopefully I'm not as loud as I was. Is that better though?
time if they can.
There's no way we can resolve this.
Today.
The 93-day misdemeanor. There were 93-day misdemeanors, I'm sure. So.
I am sure they most likely are too. However, I also don't want to make things worse.
I'm obviously not going to be able to get out of jail, so I don't want to keep having this, waste of state money. Trying to resolve this issue, ma'am. That's all.
And the court understands and appreciates that.
I don't have any money. I'm not going to have no money. I'm telling you that right now. So.
Okay. Okay.
Can you waive the fines and fees and give me time served? I mean.
Okay. Attorney Mansour.
Yes, Your Honor.
So at this time, given the circumstances, I am going to set this for a date in front of the judge, and I am sorry, but it is in part at least because I need to have a conversation with the judge about certain aspects of how this works. So I apologize, but the next court date will be March 6th. The township prosecutor will be there, and it will be in front of Judge Washington.
Thank you.
Understood,
Okay.
Your Honor.
Thank you.
All right, now we have the update on that guy. All right, next clip. Again, no idea what we're doing. No idea what any of these clips are at this point. We're about halfway through this video, so probably about 3 more clips left.
It's Lane Township versus Germain.
Oh, this guy. All right, enjoy. This guy's fun. This guy is fun. Yeah. Be prepared. Be prepared. And check out his stare. He has this wicked stare. I don't know if it's on purpose or if it's just who he is and how he just sits there, but he's got a wicked stare.
Shaw, 23W004577.
Paul Barnett on behalf of the township.
Assistant Public Defender Allison Mueller here on behalf of Jermaine Shaw. Mr. Shaw, could you state your name for the record, please?
Jermaine Shaw.
Good morning, Mr. Shaw. We're here for a pretrial today, and apparently Mr. Shaw refused to sign his advice of rights form.
I didn't refuse to sign anything.
Oh, that's what the note on my file says.
They think that's an alias. They trying to say they trying to say my real name Adams and destroy Yolanda Adams, but Ice-T little brother, my daddy, and I get his last name, ma'am. I did not refuse to sign anything. They trying to make me put Adams on there.
If anyone can tell me what he just said, that'd be amazing. All I heard was they're trying to say I'm Ice-T's little brother. I have his last name.
All right. Well, thank you for that information, sir.
Yeah.
Your Honor, I'm not sure if we can proceed without that. The offer is a civil infraction to impeding traffic, I believe, Mr. Barnett. Is that correct?
That is correct.
So, sir, they're indicating that they're offering you an impeding traffic, which is a civil infraction. That's a fines and costs matter, which, okay. The fine will be $180. Are you willing to admit responsibility to the impeding traffic, sir?
I ain't paying it. They can give me jail time.
Well, you can't get jail time for.
Oh, I just owe it. I owe it to them. They get it when they get it.
Ms. Muller?
Sorry, Your Honor. I did advise Mr. Shaw that it would be a fines and cost matter when we were in a breakout room. I don't know if maybe we could ask for one more breakout room. That would be helpful to Mr. Shaw, or if not, we may have to adjourn the matter.
I don't think it's going to make much of a difference with Mr. Shaw that you have another breakout room, to be honest.
You know it don't.
I will give you that. Okay. I'll pass this for a moment.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Judge Washa was trying so hard not to laugh there. You know she was trying hard not to laugh. First off, we got a out of Judge Washington. When every judge tells you, use your words, you say yes or no. You don't say because the court reporter can't pick that up. And she's like, oh. Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Thank you. The court will recall the matter of Jermaine Shaw, case number 23W004577.
Paul Barnett on behalf of the township.
Assistant Public Defender Allison Muller here on behalf of Mr. Shaw. Mr. Shaw, could you have the jail unmute you again and state your name for the record, please?
You need to have them unmute you, sir. There you go. Now, can you state your name?
Jermaine Shaw. Shawshank Redemption. I have Ice-T little brother's last name.
Thank you. Ms. Munger.
Your Honor, I'd ask for an adjournment here. Mr. Shaw did indicate to me at the end that he would like to just plead to the misdemeanor. He believes he's going to be serving some time, but I'd like a chance to speak with his felony attorney and maybe see what direction they're headed with that before I have him plead to anything on this.
It makes sense. I will adjourn this. Any objection?
Oh, no objection. Yeah, no objection to that.
We'll adjourn. When is his next court date on the felony? Because this case is not holding him in custody. Do you know your next court date, Mr. Shaw?
I think it's the 5th. I think I got one on the 5th and the 7th.
Okay.
The 5th sounds. It looks like March 5th. That's correct.
And that's a what, pretrial?
Yes.
Right.
At 1:30.
I'll put it over to March 13th, 2024 at 9 a.m. We'll see you then, okay, sir?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I told you we're rapid firing these clips. Oh, that was good. That was good. Everybody in the courtroom was trying to. So we have the prosecutor, the defense attorney, and Judge Washington all trying not to laugh. What do you do? What do you do? These are traffic matters. I don't know what he's being held on, but they were in front of her for traffic matters. But we are very happy that he let us know that he has Ice-T's little brother's last name from Shawshank Redemption. All right. Let's see. What's the next clip? What's the next one? Okay. I don't need to say anything about this. I love this judge, though. But we'll watch it. And her flowers are looking gorgeous today.
Hello? Hello. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Dorian Dwayne Watts. This is ticket SP 1525827. Count 1, loiter in the place of illegal occupation. Count 2, drove while license suspended. Repeat offender. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. He also has a number of tickets that are in warrant status. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Watts. State your name for the record, please.
Dorian Watts.
Judge, we will waive any more formal reading of the information complaint or warrant. Mr. Watts, because there is a genuine and material issue of fact, is asking for a trial date.
Tashina, post it separately, just the link, and then I'll pin it. But yeah, so I don't have your entire message with it. If you just post the link, I'll pin it.
He's also going to need an MIDC appointment for counsel.
Now, see, here's the problem, Attorney Boffin, what you don't know, because you can't see in my file, is that I've appointed him counsel before, and he decided not to show back up, and that's why all these tickets are in warrant status.
I understand. And I don't
Mr.
want
Watts.
to.
Yes, no, go ahead, Attorney Boffin. Go ahead.
No,
I'm sorry.
Some things are best left unsaid, Your Honor.
See, I was stopping you. Mr. Watts, back in
Yes,
July 14th of last year, you came before July 14th of last year, you came before this court and you requested with your 12 plus cases to have counsel sent to you. So I scheduled it for a hearing date on July 31st. And guess who didn't come to my hearing date? So we gave you a new date. And I set it all the way out until October the 16th. And guess who didn't come to their hearing date? So I put all these cases in warrant status. I had a jury trial set for October the 16th.
Can I respond now, Yana?
Yes, because I want to know why I should appoint you counsel again.
I'm finna explain it to you, Yana. Yana, you should appoint me counsel because the officers involved told me to drive my car and another individual to the police station on suspended license, and it need to be addressed. And in addition to that, I left the police station and got in my car and left.
Oh, I know, Mr. Watts. I know who you are. I didn't see your face before. Now that you're talking, I know exactly who you are. Mr. Watts, you have to come back to court though. Can you come back to court so we can handle this?
Yes, ma'am. Now let me say this here, Yana.
No, Mr. Watts. I have let you speak a long time. I know who you are. Now that I see the face.
You ain't let me request my right.
Mr. Watts,
Mr. Watts.
you gonna go in. It's okay. He gonna go in talking about how he not gonna pay it with monopoly money. I done had many conversations with Mr. Watts before, Attorney Boffman. I was about to say he thinks that a lot of it, and he gonna start mentioning judges' names that I have no familiarity with. And so I had never seen his face before though. I know who Mr. Watts is. I had just heard his voice. Mr. Watts, I'm gonna set you up with the MCDI. I have his information. So Mr. Watts, I need you to come back on March the 26th. Can you do that for me? I'm gonna unmute you. I need you to come back March the 26th, but I need you to come back so you can speak to the attorney that day. Because I can't do anything if you don't come back. You unmute yourself. I muted you. Unmute yourself, Mr. Watts.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Can you understand now?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
all
so
I'm saying is that I understand very well everything you're saying, but I'm also entitled to call.
Mr. Watts, just be careful not to discuss the facts of the case or we're going to have to find a whole new judge.
And I won't do that to anybody. I won't do that to my colleagues. No. I was about to say, he good. He hasn't told me anything about the case. He's never said anything about the case. I just need him to come back. Mr. Watts, you got to come back on March 26th. You got to do that for me. You have to come back. Uh-oh. All right.
Do you want me to come on Zoom or do you want me to come in to court?
Come in. Is Zoom okay for you, sir? Because that's how the attorney will meet you.
Okay, I'll go on Zoom then. Give me a court date.
March 26th. Write it down. Okay, and you got to come back, Mr. Watts. I promise I'm gonna get you an attorney, but you got to come back.
Okay, now let me ask you, do I have another court date for the 29th tomorrow?
If you did, I'm gonna put everything on the 26th of March. Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Okay, sir.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. I'm requesting the jury in advance, please.
Absolutely. I'm gonna give you. Don't worry. You just got to come in for that first hearing, and then we'll set up the jury trial date. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much, Jan. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. All right. There you go, Mr. Watts. I'll see you then.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
I love that judge. Even she might be the nicest judge out there. Like, she's so polite and kind. She rarely gets frustrated. The most I've ever seen her get mad at somebody is because they paid their civil tickets. The video I showed like 2 or 3 weeks ago, where the defendant paid their civil tickets and then the officer didn't show up. So he paid his tickets the night before he had to come to court. So he lost. He not only spent $500 in tickets that would have been dismissed. He ate like 6 points on his driving record, and the officer didn't show up, so they would have all been dismissed, but couldn't do anything. That was the most frustrated I've ever seen her. Anyways, all right, let's go to the next clip. Next clip.
Can you hear me, sir?
All right, now we're going in. Let's head to Kansas. Head to Kansas, everybody. Hope you're wearing your sparkly red shoes.
I'm having trouble with my mic.
Well, I want you on video.
Oh, this guy. Okay. Now, pay attention. Pay attention to the what he's. Okay, he's wearing a hat. Pay attention to his hat. This case isn't terribly exciting. What I found hilarious about this case is the way that he showed up to court and what he's charged with. All right. Now he is 18. He's 18. He's not a minor, but he is charged with I don't know, possession or consumption underage. But anyways, let's go.
Too.
Oh, I thought it was on. All right.
The hat says Coors, by the way. The hat says Coors. Got to pay attention to that.
Working on your end?
Yes, take off your hat, please.
Yes, sir.
You must be Cale Joseph Forpaul.
Yes, sir.
Right, you were scheduled to be on this docket at 1:30. You were the 8th case called on the docket, and you didn't appear. So I ordered a bond forfeiture and a bench warrant for your arrest. Why did you appear late?
I have a very bad time remembering stuff after my car accident. I'm just
Well, then you write it down, or you build in alerts into your smartphone calendar and make sure that you don't miss court. Paul, do you know what you're being charged with?
Yep.
And I think you were with this bunch out at Douglas on August the 18th with Coors Banquet Beer, because you're being charged with purchase or consumption of alcoholic beverage by a minor.
All right. I want that to sink in. He was found in possession of Coors Banquet Beer, comes to court with a Coors hat on. I mean, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. And he's 18. He might be 19 now. They say in a little bit that he was 18 when he was charged with this, so he could be 19 now. But come on, man. Come on. And I can't believe Judge Ricky didn't call him out on that.
Class C misdemeanor. Are you aware of that? Okay, I didn't hear the response.
Yes, sir.
All right. What are your intentions here today regarding a plea?
I feel guilty.
All right, for me to accept that plea of guilty, you have to waive your right to legal counsel. You understand you have a right to legal counsel, an attorney's advice. If you can't afford one, one will be appointed for you. Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
Do you truly wish to waive rights to legal counsel and instead proceed on your own and enter a plea of guilty to this charge? Not a trick question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, I'm not trying to compel any particular response. That is what you want to do. Is that right?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Waive it to attorney and accept conviction for this offense, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Fortunately, I'm already painfully familiar with the facts of this situation, Mr. Forpaul, due to some other people that have already been on this docket. You were out by Douglas on August 18th. You guys had Coors Banquet Beer. How old were you at the time?
I was 18.
Okay. So do you now freely, knowingly, and voluntarily enter a plea of guilty and accept conviction for purchase or consumption of alcoholic beverage by a minor, a Class C misdemeanor?
Yes, sir.
And I think you heard this already, but I'll go over it. The penalty range is $200 to $500 fine and up to 30 days in jail. You do know that, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you want me to accept your plea of guilty, right, Mr. Forpaul?
Yes, sir.
Court accepts the plea of guilty. It's a free and voluntary act on Cale Forpaul's part. He's been made aware of the possible penalties and there's a factual basis for the offense. Court finds him guilty of the Class C misdemeanor as charged. We'll proceed to sentencing here. Same recommendation here, Mr. Canfield?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. That recommendation, Mr. Forpaul, is a $250 fine plus $158 in court costs. Anything you want to say about that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Court will impose a $250 fine for the crime of purchase or consumption of alcoholic beverage by a minor. Class C misdemeanor. Court assesses misdemeanor court costs in the amount of $158, total of $408. How do you intend to take care of this, Mr. Forpaul? Okay. Obviously, we.
All right. Just so many things going on here. Judge Ricky is trying to instill the fear of dad into this kid, right? And then we have Jay Rieger. I don't know. Is Jay Rieger 2.0 or is this guy 2.0? One of them is 1.0, one of them is 2.0. I don't know. But this whole situation is hilarious to me. Underage drinking with Coors, comes into court with a Coors hat on. He's late. He gets a dad speech. Come on. And then how do you intend to take care of this? Cash? Yeah. No shit, Sherlock. We know. That's how you take care of everything when you owe money. You know what? Sometimes kids are funny.
Can't do that by Zoom. So you'll need to go into the clerk of the district court's office in El Dorado. This is the clerk of the district court in the newer building. And to go up to the clerk's window and pay your $408. I'll give you 30 days to get that done, but do it today if you can.
Okay.
After 30 days, the matter will be sent to collections and additional fees will be added. So don't let that happen, Mr. Forpaul. Get it taken care of just as soon as you can by running this money to El Dorado during the business day. All right?
Yes, sir.
Any questions about any of this, Mr. Forpaul?
Yes, sir.
Just want to tell you something, Mr. Forpaul, for future. Only because of the length of this docket, you were able to address your case today. If this were a shorter docket, I would not have gone back. I would have just let the bench warrant issue and you'd have been arrested and taken to jail. So next time you make darn sure that you appear in court on time, whether it be by Zoom or in person. Okay?
Yes, sir. I will definitely make sure.
All right. Anything further we need to address on him, Mr. Canfield?
Prior bond withdrawn, Your Honor.
Yes, the prior order of bond forfeiture bench warrant set aside, given his belated appearance.
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Forpaul, you can leave the meeting at this time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Forpaul. You know, you know what? That was gonna be a bad joke. I'm glad I'm glad I stopped myself. Anyways, we're going into the last clip of the evening. I don't even remember what it is. I honestly don't. I think we're still in Kansas. I think it might be another Ricky or Webster case because I feel like I grabbed 2 of those today, but honestly, I have no idea. Forpaul. Yes, that's what I was trying. That is the joke that I was trying to do, but I said Forpaul, and I all of a sudden went to all animals have 4 paws. Yeah, no, they don't. But yeah, anyways, you guys are all awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. I made so many videos today that I didn't put out because I kept jumping from court to court. Today was one of those days where you just go court to court to court to court to court. Heineken. Yeah, you missed like 90% of the entire show, man. But I'm glad to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Hope you are well. All right. Before I leave, I want to thank Hector Court Clips he sent me two really good tips today. I used one of them earlier. One of them is going to be in a video I have tomorrow. I'm I want to thank everybody, all the donations. Craig, complete legend. Always killing it. I gotta find better adjectives. But thank you, Craig, so much. Thank you everyone else for the other super chats. Isn't that special? Nick Jones, who? Nick Jones and Jonathan Hart for the gifted membership. Thank you all. Thank you all. All right. You guys ready for the last clip? Let's go.
All right, was that,
I knew it was still
I
Kansas.
presume, Mr. Canfield, order of bond forfeiture, bench warrant, no bond hold?
It was, Your Honor.
Mr. Clark, you're way late.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
You weren't even anywhere near the start of the docket. You weren't on here. I've already ordered that your bond be forfeited and that you be picked up on an arrest warrant.
Yes, thank you, Phil. If anyone wants to be super cool, you want to be super cool with Colin, you can donate to that link because it helps me out a lot. It helps me out so much. Thanks, Phil, for bringing that up. Please and thank you.
Yeah, I was calling like around 2 o'clock. I mean, not 2 o'clock, at 1 o'clock, excuse me. Around 1 o'clock because I was trying to make sure that I can get on.
Did he just say I was Colin? No, I'm Colin. I'm Colin. You can't be Colin if I'm Colin. He said I was Colin. Something doesn't make sense.
The Zoom thing, but apparently I didn't have my numbers right on the passcode or whatever. The passcode wasn't working for me. So when I was trying to call and contact someone, I couldn't get a hold of anyone. And only way I was able to, I called my bondsman. He gave me a number, and I ended up with the probation office. And then I believe the lady in the probation office was the one who helped me.
Well, how come you didn't follow the directions you were given when you bonded out? You weren't supposed to be appearing on your own Zoom. You're supposed to be appearing at the Judicial Center. Your written instructions tell you to do that.
That's what I asked. I mean, I was told by the bondsman. I was told by the people in the jailhouse that I could do Zoom if I needed to do Zoom.
All right, real quick. I know I paused it a lot. I don't care. I've told this story before, and this is, I'm gonna say this now because I feel like there's a different influx of people. One of my good friends in high school was named Colin, and this is back when we had landlines and voice or we actually had voice machines, voice recorders, answer machines. We had answer machines at everybody's house. So I would call my friend Colin, and when I got his answer machine, this was every single time what I would say. This is Colin. And he absolutely hated it. I loved every minute of it, though. All right, let's go.
Well, I'm just telling you, Mr. Clark, what your paperwork says. You probably ought to follow your paperwork. It tells you that you've been released from custody to appear in person at the Butler County District Court. It tells you, it gives you the address of the Judicial Center and even instructions on what to do when you get here.
Understood. That was an honest mistake, Your Honor. I was just going off of what my bondsman was telling me, and then the people in the jailhouse was telling me that I could do the Zoom. I wasn't. That's the only thing I was paying attention to was what they were telling me. But it was an honest mistake. I'd
be careful putting too much weight on what the bondsman tells you, because I think the bondsman told you wrong.
Well, I apologize for
that. You've got charges in count 1 of driving while license is suspended or canceled, Class A non-person misdemeanor. Count 2, no proof of insurance, a Class B misdemeanor. Count 3, speeding 87 and a 65, an infraction. Count 1 alone is punishable by a minimum fine of at least $100 and up to $2,500 and up to a year in the county jail. You understand that, Mr. Clark?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
What are your intentions regarding a plea here?
I plead guilty.
You sure you don't want to talk to an attorney first before you accept conviction for all these offenses?
Oh, well.
All right, you know what time it is. It is time for me to let it play out. There's only about a minute and a half, 2 minutes left of the video. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out tonight. You guys are all awesome. Hope everyone enjoyed the show. Oh, man, Craig. I don't even. All right, Craig. I will play another video for you. I will stay on and play another video if you want to hang out. Craig, you've earned that much. I've got 2 videos ready. If you want to watch another video, I will play another video. I will not call it a night. Craig, you are a rock star. You are a legend. Thank you so much, man. I'm speechless. I am speechless, Craig. Craig, in the next minute before this video ends, if you want to watch another video, I'll play another video. But Craig, you are awesome. Thank you so much, man. I can't. I don't even know how to keep my composure. Like, I appreciate it, Craig. You are awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I'm not crying in court, Rachel. I'm not crying in court. I am trying really hard not to cry in court, okay? All right. We're going to finish this clip. If Craig says that he wants to watch another video, I'll play one of the other two videos that I played. It's up to him, though. All right. If he doesn't respond, we're going to jump in Discord after this, and you guys have a good night. But there's about a minute left. Damn, Craig. All right. See, Craig, I don't know anything about you. Like, I want to make you an emote, but I can't. All right, we gotta figure something out, Craig. Email me, or Discord, something, so I can get to know who you are, and I can do something. I don't know. All right, but thank you so much, Craig.
Yeah, I would do that.
Can you afford to hire your own lawyer?
No, sir, I can't.
I will appoint Darren Patterson to represent you. And I hope you can write this down, Mr. Clark, so that there's no foul-ups next time. Your court date is 8:00 a.m. I know that's early. 8:00 a.m. on April the 29th, a Monday. You are ordered by this court to appear at the Judicial Center in El Dorado, Kansas. No other locations, Mr. Clark. So for the second time, you're being told that's where you need to appear.
I got that, Your Honor.
Okay. Butler.
All right. Craig said one more video. I've got 2 videos ready. I've got I don't even really remember. I've got 2 videos. I've got one that's like a kind of a Karen type person. It's like a borderline Karen. And then I've got another one that's like 25 minutes long. I don't even remember what's in it. It's one of the videos that clips that Hector court cam sent me. So what do you want? You want Hector's video, or do you want a Karen? Excuse me, guys. So those are 2 options. We have a Karen, and then we have Hector court clips. Which one do you want? It can be quick. All right, we'll do the Karen video. Again, it's like a borderline Karen. She's very Karen-ish until she's found guilty, and then she just drops the whole thing. But we'll do that one. All right. This is over, by the way. So if I hit play on this, it's going to go to my outro. So I'm not going to finish this video. This actually might have my old intro on it. So this could be funny. This is my old intro. You guys ready for this? Hold on. Yeah, old intro. Let's go. I don't know. After hearing him calm and talking about the tether story, it's probable.
Go down to the county attorney's office. I think you'll find a lot of humans down there.
All right.
No disrespect.
Stop driving.
I'm flirting with the judge in front of my dad.
What's going on? This is Colin. I'm just messing with you. All right. Yeah, this is a very interesting Karen video, but it's like I said, she's very Karenish until the end when she's found guilty, and then she's like, "Oh, okay," and then she turns really polite. So that's why I say borderline Karen. But yeah, you'll see, you'll see.
Now calling case number 17C2631. This is Tidewater Credit Services versus Tika Gregory. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Jay Lazar on behalf of the plaintiff, B69480.
Okay, thank you. And can you turn your camera on, please?
Thank you so much, Sean. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. And every Monday, members content every Monday. It's either live or premiere. So thank you. Look forward to that. Or go back and watch what I've done. You'll enjoy it. We have fun.
Your Honor, unfortunately it's saying I can't because internet connection is not strong. I'm afraid I might lose the feed if I do.
Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Neither the attorney isn't on camera. The Karen actually comes up. I think the camera comes. No, this is not the same clip I was thinking of. Still a bit of a Karen, but not the clip I was thinking of. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, we're gonna watch it anyways.
Then we will make do. Ms. Gregory, can you please state your name for the record?
Yes, Tika Gregory.
Okay, thank you. So today is the date and time set for a hearing on defendant's motion for installment payments. And to Attorney Lazar, you do have a copy of this?
Your Honor, I don't.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. The clip I thought I was playing was a woman that she was fighting a ticket for I think she drove through a red light and she was fighting. No, it was a speeding ticket she was fighting. And she was using her walker as an excuse for speeding because she had to go pick up her walker before the place closed, and because she got pulled over, she couldn't pick her walker up. That was the clip I thought I was playing. No, this isn't that clip at all. We're watching somebody talk about yeah, this woman is definitely, she's manipulating the courts. So you'll see. You'll see. This is still a good clip. It's just not the Karen Walker clip that I thought it was.
But it's okay. We can proceed without it.
Okay. So, Ms. Gregory, it appears that you are asking to pay in installments of $100 every 2 weeks beginning on March 1st. Is that correct?
Actually, Judge, March 8th. $100 every 2 weeks.
Okay. Mr. Lazar.
Your Honor, I know Magistrate Nelson had been previously handling this matter for quite some time, but as you can see from the file, there's been order after order, chance after chance. It's not actually the amount. That's why I didn't need to even see the motion. It's no longer even about the amount or when. There's been countless orders. It's in this vicious cycle of setting aside, filing motion, setting aside, filing motion, with no payments actually coming in. There's been a grand total of $600, $700 since 2019. It's been 5 years. She's averaging, forget a month, she's averaging $125 to $150 a year. There's just, until the garnishment now, the last payment was 3/18 of 2022 for $200, and then before that was 2021 for $150, and then like I said, there was a $150 here and there since 2019. But again, since the garnishment and that first installment order, well, no, that's not true. It's the fourth installment order, where some substantial payments finally came in. There's just been nothing here since 2019. So that's why plaintiff appeared and is asking that the order be denied. It's time for the garnishment to stay in effect for a little bit and actually get some action in on this file.
Okay, Ms. Gregory, do you have a response?
Yes, I have a response. Ever since 2021, December, I've been hospitalized. I have an ongoing condition. My lawyer has talked with you guys' lawyer, and we have made installment payments.
You know what? I can help that. I can help that. Every month, I don't think I've donated my memberships this month. So, YouTube, it was while I was demonetized, they started a thing where creators can gift memberships to their own channel. And it's the 28th. So there's 5. I don't think I've donated any. Oh, okay, I've already donated 5, so I can only donate. Maybe I can only donate 5 a stream. Hopefully you got one. Hopefully you got one. Or maybe I have to wait a little bit. Yeah, you got one. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I have not breached them until I became homeless. That's why I'm in the position I'm in now. I lost my job. I just recently got full-time at this job that I'm at now. Please just continue to work with me. I don't have $16,000, $20,000. Please bear with me like you guys did.
Okay, ma'am, I'm cutting you off for just a second. Are you still represented by an attorney?
Yes, Charles Grove. Was my attorney with this case, but I thought maybe I can set a motion aside and handle it myself.
Okay.
And excuse me, Judge, I got the flu right now, so I've been undergoing for a couple of days. That's why my voice is like this.
Did you notify your attorney of this hearing?
Yeah. I don't have any trifolds. I don't sell any merchandise. And I don't give dumb advice. I mean, yeah, no, I do actually give dumb advice. I would never listen to anything I say, but I don't try to push my advice on you. My advice generally is, brush your teeth every night and make sure, your ass is always clean. That's pretty much the advice I give you. But you guys are all awesome. Thank you so much Craig, for everything you've done. For your donations. You're amazing. Let's go through. Sean became a new member. I don't know if I called that out already. I think I did. But thank you. Tara, new member. Thank you so much, Tara. Nick Jones. Who? Nick Jones. Mimi for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much, Mimi. Welcome to all the new members. Again, go back and check out our members only Mondays. We have a lot of fun. We do. We really have a lot of fun on Mondays. I either do a premiere or a live stream on Monday for members only. I generally do it kind of in the middle of the afternoon. Last Monday I did it in the evening, and we had a lot of fun. I might just take Monday nights off and do. When I say take Monday nights off, it's so little stress when I'm doing a members only stream. So when I say take Mondays off, I feel like I can relax and have fun with everybody. So I might start doing Monday evenings instead of Monday afternoons. So I might swap it. So I'll do my premiere or my normal live Monday afternoon and do my members only Monday night. I'm thinking about doing that just because last Monday night was so much fun. All right, let's watch this clip. I know you guys want to watch this.
No.
Okay. Give me just a moment, please.
You gotta love that I paused it for 30 seconds before the judge takes a 30-second break to read everything. But yeah, come join us in Discord after this. We have a lot of fun. Phil just posted the Discord link. I also just updated the Discord link, I think
Attorney
yesterday or
Lazar,
the day before.
with the garnishment order in effect, how much do you anticipate will be getting taken out of the paycheck?
My understanding, I can't say 100%, but it's looking at about $400 every 2 weeks.
And I'm going to be back homeless.
Your Honor, she's entitled to file again in 90 days, but my client's point is simply, without any payments since 2019, other than, a handful here and there, totaling about $600. Again, the appropriate action at this point is to let the garnishment run for 90 days, and then she can refile by rule.
Why not just work with me? And we already knew that it was going to be at least 6-7 years.
So, ma'am, I'm just going to ask you to not address him. You can address the court. And I haven't made a decision yet.
Bonjour, Charlotte. Ça va? All right, so you guys understand what's going on here? This company is trying to garnish this woman's paychecks, and she's trying to fight it. And she wants to pay, I don't remember what she said, $50 a month. But she's already entered this agreement multiple times, and she hasn't paid anything for 4 years. So obviously the plaintiff is frustrated. Which is like, it's not about the money, it's about she hasn't paid anything. So he wants a
Would the parties
judgment
be
really
amenable
bad.
to going into a breakout room to see if there is a figure that they could come to that would be more agreeable to both of them?
Your Honor, I'm just, as you know, I'm just here doing my job. My issue isn't the amount. It's the zero. It's the no payments since 2022. Only 2 payments before that since 2019. We've had no less than 8 or 9 orders on this. To say we haven't been given her a chance of working with her, that's just an inaccurate, disingenuous statement. We've had 8 to 9 orders.
Okay.
I don't have authority.
Sir, attorney. Okay, I hear you. Just a moment.
Yeah, Sudo, are you gonna join us sometime? And also, it's in your settings. Click your icon. In your icon, you click memberships, and I feel like that's where it is. There's a little slide bar that you can turn off and on if you can get gifted a membership or not. It's somewhere in there, but it's in your personal settings. I mean, it's real easy to owe someone $16,000. I had a mortgage once. I owed somebody $200,000. Yeah, I actually just got turned on to that judge I've probably been watching her for about 2 weeks now. She deletes, and I need to get better at watching her before she deletes. So there are judges that delete right away, and then there are judges that don't. So I need to move her to the front of my queue. So like my Judge Washington clips, my Magistrate Braley clips, they delete really quick. So yeah, Judge Tammy, I'm digging her court, but I haven't found anything of hers that I really like yet. But she deletes really quick.
Okay.
So
So
I just got to move her
what
to
I
the
am
front of
going
my
to do at this
front of my
point
docket.
is adjourn this to March 7th, 2024 at 2:15 in the afternoon. That will be on Judge Washington's docket. And ma'am, you have retained counsel. Let him know about the hearing.
Okay.
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 All right, now we're peacing out. It was supposed to go on for an hour. Played another 25-minute clip. Thanks to Craig. Sorry, it wasn't the Karen clip I thought it was. I will find that. Do you guys know? Have I played that clip already? Because I thought it was already queued up and ready to go, but this is a completely different clip. I played the wrong clip, so I am sorry. Anyways, let's go hang out on Discord. Let's have a fun time. Let's enjoy the evening. Thank you all. Thank you for all the donations. Thanks for the gifted memberships. Thanks again to Craig. Thank you for all who gifted memberships, super chatted, and welcome to all the new members. Also, if you really love this video and you want to help me out a lot, there's always the link tree. All right. I'll see you guys in Discord. Till next time. Bye.
So the court is not making a decision on the motion for installment payments at this time. So that decision will come on the March 7th date.
Your Honor, can you hold on for
Okay.
1 second? I might have a conflict. Can you give me 1 second here? Just give me 1 minute to just confirm.
Okay.
Yes, Sashina will be going live here. And we're over. All right. Bye, everybody.